Are you willing to fight for your rights? Hey, y'all, hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. I haven't been putting out much content, a ton of stuff going on in my life right now. First, let me put this disclaimer out. I am not representing the federal government nor the VA, because I'm going to be talking about that right now. So as some of you know or figured out, I am a nurse. I work for the largest healthcare employer in the country, and they are trying to fire me. They're trying to fire a whole bunch of my coworkers right now because we didn't get a needle stuck in our arm. We have deeply held religious convictions about taking that thing in our arm, and we're going to get fired. We put in for religious exemptions, and the government doesn't care about our religion. They don't care about, more than anything, our autonomy of our body. They don't care that we have control of ourselves, we have control over our bodies, and they're trying to put something in that is not doing what they said it's supposed to do. So, we're fighting this, and we're putting our money where it belongs in the fight. We're taking actions. We're not just complaining and griping about it. We're doing what needs to get done. And this isn't only for us, this is for y'all too. It's for everybody in this country, because if the government takes autonomy of our bodies and we don't have control over it, what's next? And that's what I try to explain to people. What is going to happen when the next bug comes around and they want corporate America, aka pharmaceutical companies, to make billions of dollars because they enrich themselves? So excuse me. If we don't fight and stand up against this, we're in trouble. We're fighting against a tyrannical government. We're fighting against the people from Davos, to be quite honest. They're all part of this. And I just want to let people know what's going on. I'm going to put a link in the description below to a rally that we had. I don't know if any other places like where I work had any rallies against the mandate. We set up a YouTube channel. It's called Mandate Freedom. And I will put a link to a little video I made. I just interviewed some of my coworkers about what's going on with them. I'm going to put a link to a news channel that came out and reported what we were doing on the protest. And this is serious business. I know this is a prepping channel, but these are the reasons you need to be prepared, because our government isn't going to do anything to help you or your family or pretty much anybody else except the ultra wealthy and their cronies. I hope people realize what it takes to stand out in front of your job that is the federal government and protest against them, because and this is no BS. Every single one of us are fearful for our jobs, especially now that we went out and had this protest. We are fearful, and I have no doubt this is going to happen, because today's the first work day. Yesterday was the June 19th federal holiday. That there's going to be serious retaliation against us. And people use that word, oh, retaliation, I'm being retaliated, I'm being bullied. And sometimes it's really misused, sometimes it's overused, but in this case, we are really fearful that we might get terminated. And if it happens, it happens. But this is an anthill that we're willing to stand up and fight on. And as I said, we're not just fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for you and everybody else. Because if we don't stand up against this tyrannical government, we're in trouble. Me, you, your family, everybody. So again, I know this is a prepping channel, but these are some of the reasons you need to be prepared. Look at the economy. Prices are through the roof. One of my coworkers and I half-heartedly joked and beginning of January, man, we're going to be in, you know, $6.50, $7 a gallon gas by middle of July. I don't know if we'll be quite that high, but it's risen quite a bit. And we talked about inflation being right where it is. And, you know, there's a lot of other channels that are talking to the doom and gloom. I don't want to talk doom and gloom, but it's upon us. So get prepared. If you can see in the background, I have my garden. I wanted to come out here and do a video. I have a small garden. I have this part over here. I made this is a new part. I have an apple tree that's finally fruiting, that's right there. I have blackberries and raspberries. I have tomatoes. I have potatoes over there. And this entire backyard over here is going to be a giant garden by next spring. That's how concerned I am about what we're going to be able to get at the grocery stores and how much it's going to cost. So again, in the description below, there's going to be a link to the protest rally that we had. There's going to be a link to the news article where some of my coworkers were interviewed. I strongly encourage people, if you follow this channel or if you care at all, and I know everybody does, and I don't mean to sound glib about this, but please, please, please subscribe to the Mandate Freedom YouTube channel. Hit the like button and share it. It's just a video of people talking about the protests and why they're protesting. And we'll be putting out a lot more content about why we're doing this and what's really happening behind the scenes. And if we can get that out, it can hit the algorithm. It's going to help our cause immensely. And we have to do this. We have to get the word out. We're going to try to get a mandate freedom rally, and it's mandate for religious freedom, because they don't care about anybody's religion or anything to do with the First Amendment for that matter. And I want to push this issue. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate everybody who follows my video. It's really encouraging to me. I'm sorry I haven't been putting out much content, but there's a ton going on in my life with being one of the organizers for this mandate freedom, religious freedom for federal employees. So again, thank you. Y'all take care. I'm going to really try to put out some more content, and AV Prepping out.